Welcome. In this playthrough of Marvel Champions, the card game, we continue on with Scenario 4, the Mad Titan Shadow, going up against HELA. So we've defeated Thanos, so back at the Sanctuary. What do we do with the Infinity Gauntlet? I'd like to run some tests. No, this thing is too dangerous. Who put you in charge? Give it to me and I will guard it. Are you sure about this? It is what I was created for. The gauntlet will be safe with me. All right, Avengers, let's go home. Glad that's all over. So is there like a reward for saving the planet? Fools. All right, so they're celebrating to victory. Spider sense goes off. Oh, not again. Heimdall comes in. You must come with me. Loki has seized the throne of Asgard and banished Odin to hell. So Niflhelm, you belong to me now, All-Father. No one can rescue you from my realm. So that is where we're going off to rescue Odin. She's going to have infinite hit points, so we can't really hurt her on certain stages. For the setup, we are going to put the Find the Nordstone side scheme into play. Shuffle the Summon the Back Treachery into the counter deck, which is going to bring out our Nemesis. Sharma was in the campaign pool, which it was. We'll put that in our decks. System Shock was not, and we were good on the Infinity Stones. So looking at our one and only main scheme, it's going over our content. So we're using HELA A, which is double-sided. And the standard sets, Legions of Hell and Frost Giants. Set up, attach Odin to the main scheme, captive side face up. Reveal these. And then we're going to set aside 4 other cards. So basically this is a tiered thing. We need to defeat this side scheme to go to the next side scheme and a baddie to go to the next side scheme and baddie, so that we can free Odin. Shuffle the encounter deck. And on this side, 18 per player. Force interrupt. When HELA would be defeated, if Odin is attached to the scheme, discard each attachment from HELA and flip her to her wounded side instead. Starts with 1 threat per player. So Odin's just going to sit around, but we can free him. Of course, if he leaves play in this form, we will lose the game. And here, if he's defeated, we just remove him from the game. HELA, scheme of 1, attack of 1. She gets +1 scheme, +1 attack, and +2 hit points for each side scheme in the victory display. And when HELA is defeated, if Odin is not attached to the main scheme, you win the game. 8 health per player. And when she's wounded, she can't be defeated. After side scheme's defeated, flip her to her mystic side. 0 for scheme, 0 for attack. Then we have the Find the Nordstones. Threat cannot be removed from this scheme unless HELA has the wounded trait. When defeated, each player puts a copy of the Nordstone upgrade into play under their control on its setup side, and then we'll flip this card over so we can retrieve some armor for Odin. And we're starting with this side scheme. Hinder 1 per player, coming out with 2, so a total of 4. When defeated, we'll go find that side scheme and minion, put them into play, and deal each other player a face down encounter card. And this guy, scheme of 1, attack of 2, toughness, 2 victory, 4 health per player, and he engages the first player. And for our heroes, haven't changed from the last one, so just a quick overview, looking at his powers there. Battle Mage, as an action, discard a card from your hand, and depending on what type of that card, it's going to do some different things. Hand size of 5, 11 health, recovery of 3, and goes over our deck building, which is basically we have to have 1 equal number of each of the 4 aspects. So I've got 6 of each one, then we have our 3 resources, and Shawarma at the end. So Relentless Assault, Piercing Strike, Spider Girl, Lion Weight, Clobber, Magic Attack. Then Hawkeye, Major Victory, Squirrel Girl, Yondu, Laser Blaster, and Inspired. Then Protection, the Night Nurse, Defensive Stance, Clea, Second Wind, and Momentum Shift. Energy Barrier, then Justice, Clear the Area, Multitasking, Determination, Counterintelligence, Zone of Silence, and for Justice. And for Spectrum, her powers there. Her ability is after you change to this form, choose a face-down energy form, upgrade, and flip to that. And what those do is basically it's going to either give us +2 attack and deal a damage, +2 thwarts, remove a threat, or +2 defense and heal a damage. Then in this form, recovery of 3, and for setup, putting our upgrades into play face down. Going with Justice, 2 Power of Justice, Under Surveillance, Sense of Justice, Counterintelligence, Spycraft, then 3 4 Justice, 2 Lay Down the Laws, a Multitasking, Wiccan, Speed, Daredevil, Quake, Agent Coulson, and Jessica Jones. And for our basic cards, we have our 3 Resources, our New Friend, Deft Focus, Ready to Rumble, Downtime, and Endurance. All right, finish our setup here, shuffling our counter deck, then our heroes. Monica is going to get her 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, Endurance, Under Surveillance, Genius, that's a keeper. Counterintelligence, Speed of Light's a keeper, and so's Wiccan. I'll pass on those for now. 2, 3. Agent Coulson, Pulsar Shield, and a Spycraft. Then Adam Warlock, getting 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Clear the area. Major Victory, Strength, Hawkeye, Zone of Silence, and Quantum Magic. Hawkeye and Strength. Mystic Senses, Yondu, Squirrel Girl, and Cosmic Ward. All right, we're going to flip over, go to Gamma, +2 attack. After you change to this form, deal a damage to an enemy. Swing for 3 on that. Then Speed of Light, change energy forms and draw a card. So we're going to change to Photon to remove a threat from a scheme. Drawing into an energy form. Play that to change back to Gamma. Dealing a damage, drawing a card. Photon Speed. We're going to play Wiccan, thwart 1, attack of 1, 3 health. After he thwarts, discard the top card of the counter deck. For each boost icon discarded this way, deal a damage to an enemy. So thwarting for 1. And dealing 0 damage. Then Agent Coulson, thwart 2, attack of 1, 3 health. After you enter play, search your deck and discard pile for a preparation card. Add it to your hand and shuffle your deck. So we're not going through our deck, so I need to shuffle. I'm going to pick up Spycraft and attack for 1. Go ahead and flip over. We're going to play Mystic Senses. After you resolve his Battle Mage ability to draw a card, we're going to attack for 1. Discard Hawkeye. It's a tough choice to make. To heal an ally. Draw a card into Lie in Wait. Use that to bring in Squirrel Girl. Thwart 1, attack of 1, 2 health. After she enters play, deal a damage to an enemy. Then attack for 1. To get rid of him. Then we're going to end our turn, keeping Yondu for Adam and Spycraft on this side. So 4 more for each. So we've got Momentum Shift, Energy Barrier, Karmic Blast, and Inspired. And over here, Sense of Justice, Pulsar Shield, a Gamma Blast, and Photon Speed. And we can remove threat from that one now. So villain phase, we get 4 threat, 2 because of that, 3 and 4. Attacking over here for base 1, we're just going to take it. So 1, 2, the villain is attacking, and this attack deals damage to a character, stun that character. All right, so we're taking 2, down to 9, and we feel less useful. Same thing over here, base of 1, 2 damage. And counter cards. Regeneration cycle, give to the Adam Warlock player. You may flip to alter ego. We will. Exhaust your alter ego to remove this card from the game. The other option is discarding 5 cards from your deck to place threat on the main scheme, and this just gets discarded instead of removed. And over here, Hela's Domain. Place a threat on the main scheme. Place an additional threat on the main scheme for each side scheme in the victory display. So just one. And passing first player, we are going to flip over. And I discarded Hawkeye. That should have given someone a +1, not heal someone. My mistake. But I can make up for it now. We're going to discard a protection card to heal an ally. Allows us to draw a card into a magic attack. Then we're going to spend 4 cards to bring in Yondu. 4 to 2, attack of 1 with no consequential damage. His attacks have range, so he ignores retaliate and 2 health. So he's going to come in and swing for 1. Squirrel Girl will thwart for 1. Then on this side, we're going to attack to get rid of stunned. Thwart for 1. Using his ability to deal 2 damage. Down to 13. Coulson will thwart for 2. And we're going to set up for the late game. Bring in Sense of Justice, play under any player's control. Exhaust this, generate a mental resource for a thwart event. Then we're going to bring in Spycraft, play only if you control a spy character, which we do. When you reveal an encounter card, discard this, cancel the effects of that card, and discard it, then reveal another one from the encounter deck. And then we're going to flip over and end our turn. All right, Cosmic Ward, Genius, our Cape, Piercing Strike, and a Karmic Staff. Good cards there. Then we have Quake, Energy Duplication, a Gamma Blast, Power of Justice, Deft Focus, and Power of Justice. So 4 threats. Attacking over here, Squirrel Girl defends for 1, 2, 3. And out. Scheming over here for base 1, 2. And counter cards. When revealed, take an indirect damage. Take an additional indirect damage for each side scheme in the victory display. So that's just 1 damage coming in, which we will take here. And attached to Hela. Her attacks gain piercing, not that we hand out tough tokens, +1 attack. All right, so we're just going to flip over. We are going to go into Photon, removing a threat from a scheme. And then thwart for 3. Bring in Quake, thwart of 1, attack of 2, 2 health. After a minion schemes, exhaust her to deal 2 damage to that minion. She's going to come in and attack for 2, down to 11. We're going to bring in Deft Focus, max 1 per player. It's a hero action. Exhaust it, reduce the resource cost of the next superpower card you play this turn by 1, which we will do. To bring in Energy Duplication, superpower, hero resource, exhaust it, generate the printed resource on your face-up energy form upgrade, which is currently mental. We're going to keep those guys for defense. Move over to Adam. We know Yondu attacks. Yep, nothing to boost him. Down to 10. Going to bring in his Cape. So after he resolves his Battle Mage ability, exhaust this to ready Adam. So we're going to thwart for 1. Discard an aggression card, which deals 2 damage to an enemy, down to 8. Which will ready us. And draw a card into Quantum Magic. And we're going to use those to bring in our staff to exhaust it to generate a wild resource. And let's see, thwart for 1. And flip over, ending our turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Clobber, multitasking, awareness, laser blaster, karmic blast, and for justice. And over here, blue marvel, daredevil, shawarma for justice, and pulsar shield. All right, attacking over here. Quake is going to take it for base 1, 2, 3, 4. Scheming over here for base 1, 2, 3. And counter cards. Shadow of the Past. Well, that's a good thing to use Spycraft on, so we're going to cancel this card and get another one. All right, this guy comes in. Schema 2, attack of 4, 6 health and toughness. After he attacks and damages a character, stun that character. And the Queen of Hell, we're an alter ego. She schemes, place a threat on each side scheme. So there's for the side schemes. Scheming for base 1, 2 if the villain is attacking. So it doesn't matter, just 2 more threat. And pass first player. Yondu takes care of tough. We are going to heal for 3, up to 11. Flip over. Our first card played is going to be this. Clobber, deal 3 damage to an enemy. If this is the first card you have played this round, return this card to your hand. So 3 damage. Then we're going to discard an aggression card for his ability for 2 damage. Which is going to ready us and draw a card to Relentless Assault. Then we will Relentless Assault, dealing 5 damage to minion. If you paid for this card using a physical resource, it gets overkill. So he soaks up 1. 4 breaks through. She's down to 4 health. Going to use her staff for a resource to attach this to a guardian ally, which is Yondu, giving them +1 attack, and they have overkill. Then we will attack for 1, down to 3. Move over to Spectrum. We're going to bring in Blue Marvel, 4-2 attack for 2/3 health. As a hero response, after he enters play, change energy forms. We are going to change to Gamma, dealing a damage to an enemy. Then we are going to attack for 2, which is going to take care of HELA. So when HELA would be defeated, if Odin is attached to the scheme, discard each attachment from her and flip her to her wounded side. So she cannot be defeated. After side scheme's defeated, flip HELA to her mystic side. But threat cannot remove from this unless HELA has the wounded trait. So we'll open on that now. Then we're going to use these 2 to pay for that. And that is going to be mental to remove 4 threat from a scheme. Then thwart for 1, and then Coulson's going to thwart for 2 more to get rid of this. So finding the Nordstones. When defeated, each player puts a copy of the Nordstone upgrade into play under their control on its setup side and flip this card over. So retrieving Odin's armor, hinder 2 per player, victory 1. Threat cannot be removed from this game unless the first player controls Odin. When defeated, heal all damage from Odin and flip him to his king form. So 6 threat. That I can't play with for a while. We defeated a scheme, so she flips over, going to 16 health. And we each get a Norn Stone. So it gives us +1 thwart in attack and defense as a hero action. Ready our hero and flip this card over. And on that side, still get the pluses, but alter ego action, exhaust it to heal a damage from your identity. And I think I'm good with where everyone's at. We will keep these for Spectrum. So 3 more cards. Gamma Blast, Lay Down the Law, and Lay Down the Law. And over here, Cosmic Awareness, Determination, Soul World, Second Wind, and Clea. So now we're just going to get 3 threats. Attacking over here, Wiccan is going to defend for us. She's just a base 1, 2. And attacking over here, we are going to defend, then use, that's an action, so we can't use that. So we'll use that as a hero resource. Hero interrupt when Spectrum defends, change the Pulsar energy form and ready Spectrum. If you're already in that form, she gains retaliate, but she wasn't. And that form is going to give us +2 defense and we heal 1. So we're up to 10. And we have a defense of 4 at the moment. And she's only doing 1 damage, so we're good. And counter cards. All right. Schema 1, attack of 1, 3 health with guard. When revealed, choose to either take a damage or place a threat on the main scheme. Placing a threat. And Hela's Domain, place a threat on the main scheme and additional threat for each scheme in the victory display, which is 0. It's starting to add up. All right. We are going to make our next superpower card 1 cheaper. Then Gamma Blast, hero action, change to Gamma energy form. So we're changing form to Gamma. That's going to deal a damage. Plus, we're going to respond to changing form. After you change form, remove 4 threat from a scheme. We're going to pay for that with this. And now we're back to that, dealing 7 damage to an enemy. Down to 9 health. Then Blue Marvel will thwart for 2. Then we are going to attack for 4, down to 5 health. Flip over. Yondu is going to shoot for 2. We are going to thwart for 2. Pitch a protection. Heal an ally. Then ready and draw a card to the Night Nurse. Then we'll bring in the Night Nurse. She uses 3 medical counters. As an action, exhaust her and remove a counter from her. Heal a damage from a hero and discard a status effect from it. And after you spend this card, remove a threat from the main scheme. Then we're going to bring in Clea when she's defeated. When I remember, shuffle her back into her owner's deck. Thwart a 1, attack a 1, 2 health. And scheming for 1. Then thwarting for 2. And ending her turn. So energy, Jessica Jones, downtime for justice, strength, and energy duplication. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Defensive stance, energy, counterintelligence, Spider Girl, Mystic Senses. 3 threat. Scheming for base 1. 4. Attacking, Clea defends for base 1, 2, 3. Shuffle her back in. And counter cards. Attach a HELA, she gets Stalwart. And that's it. Unnatural Storm. Heroes and allies cannot be readied by player card effects. When revealed, exhaust each ally in play. And a 4 threat. Well, that wasn't nice. Pass first player. All right, we're going to bring in energy duplication. Second one of those. We'll go ahead and flip over. Actually, before we flip over, we're going to, let's go ahead and flip. And go Gamma, dealing a damage. Then we'll use one of those to bring in Jessica Jones. Thwart a 1, attack for 2, 3 health. She gets +1 thwart for each side scheme in play. So right now she's thwarting for 4. So she'll do that. To get rid of the Unnatural Storm. Then with the help of a Sense of Justice and that, we'll go 4 justice to remove 4 threat from a scheme, but we're just going to take down 2. All right, so the first player reveals those cards and puts them into play. Deal each other player a face down and counter card. So the other player is us. Well, we're first player. So this one is when defeated, the first player is going to find those, and pretty much the same thing. Comes in with hinder 1 to 5 threat. That we can't touch until we take care of Scourge. Schema 1, attack of 3, toughness, victory 3, engages the first player. And this goes into the victory display, which is going to give her 4 more health. And since we're attacking for 4, we'll go ahead and take off that 4 health. Then on this side, we are going to attack for 2 to get rid of toughness. Bring in Mystic Senses. After you resolve his Battle Mage, draw another card. I believe he's got another damage on him. For his ability, discard a Justice card to remove 2 threat from a scheme, which is going to ready him and draw 2 cards. Karmic Blast and Pip the Troll. And we're going to thwart for 2. Flip over. Bring in Spider Girl after you play her from your hand, stun and confuse a minion. Thwart 1, attack for 2 and 2 health. So attacking for 2. And stunned and confused. And ending the turn. We're going to keep Pip the Troll. And downtime. So 4 cards over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Photon Speed, Multitasking, Speed, and for Justice. Swarmer and Clea. Give ourselves another encounter card. And shuffle. Got 3 more cards coming our way. Zone of Silence, Relentless Assault, and a Genius. All right, 2 threat. Attacking here. Blue Marvel will defend, so it's a base 1, 2 damage. And then he loses stunned. Scheming over here for base 2, 3, 4. Encounter cards. It's going to be fun on this side of the board. All right, the villain attacks you. And we're going to have Spider Girl defend for base 2, 3, 4. Then all this goodness. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Well, Night Nurse. Then the villain schemes for base 1, 2, 3. We get an acceleration and shuffle. And it looks like we're about 14 or 15 in there. Yep, 14. And attach a HELA. After she schemes, give her a face down boost card. And pass first player. Well, we're going to flip over. Attack for 2. Relentless Assault for 5. Discard a Justice card to remove 2 threats, which is going to let us ready and draw 2 cards, Cosmic Ward and Squirrel Girl. Let's see, he's got 10 health. We have Overkill, so attacking for 2. She takes 1. He goes away. Going to use her staff to bring in Cosmic Ward. Force Interrupt. When you reveal a Treachery card, cancel its when revealed effects and discard it. Then discard this card. Then we're going to overpay for Squirrel Girl. After she enters play, deal a damage to an enemy. Thwart 1, attack of 1, 2 health. Dealing a damage. Thwart for 1. We will attack for 2, which is going to discard those and flip her over. So we're done on this side, so off to her. Well, we can thwart over there. We are going to use those to pay for photon speed, change to your photon energy form, and remove 4 threats from a scheme. So changing to Photon, going to remove a threat for that, and then the 4 from her. Then thwarting for 3. Thwart for 4. We're going to play a downtime, play under any player's control to give him +2 recovery. Put that over here. And we'll use that for justice to remove 4 threat from a scheme. Then we're going to flip over and end her turn. And she does have a damage on her. We're going to keep both of those. Getting strength, cosmic ward, and a magic attack. Over here, ready to rumble, speed of light, encounter card, and shuffle. And we're going to get 4 more cards. 2, 3, 4. All right, Game of Blast, Speed of Light, Shawarma, and Multitasking. So 3 threat. Attacking over here, Squirrel Girl defends for just 1, 2, 3. Scheming over here for 1, 2. Encounter cards. Legion of Hail, when revealed, place 2 additional threat here for each undead minion in play. If there are no undead minions in play, this card gains Surge. So 2 threat on that. And that surged into, hey, another one. Which comes into that, and thank goodness we have a Cosmic Ward. So when you reveal a treachery card, cancel its effects and discard it, then discard this. And over here, Alter Ego, HELA schemes, place a threat on each side scheme. That's a bummer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and scheming for just a base 1. And this guy comes in with toughness. And pass first player. All right, well, that's flipped over. She's going to flip over and go into Photon, remove a threat from a scheme. Then we're going to Speed of Light, change energy forms and draw a card. So go to Gamma to deal a damage. Drawing into energy. Then Speed of Light, change energy forms and draw a card. We're going to go to Photon to remove a threat. And draw into Photon Speed. Then Sense of Justice. To create a mental resource, remove 2 threat from a scheme. If you paid for this card using mental, remove 2 threat from a different scheme. It's going to take care of both of these legions. And flip her over. So 16, 20 health. We're going to use that to bring in Ready to Rumble. After you change form, discard this card to ready your hero. And she's going to thwart for 4. Well, yeah. To take care of this, which is going to the display, which adds 4 more health, so up to 24. And we're bringing in those. She's getting the stuff. So we're getting the haul. Hinder 1 per player, so it's getting 6. The first player detaches Odin from the main scheme and takes control of him. Deal each player face down encounter card. And this guy comes in with toughness, victory of 4, 6 health per player. He's got overkill. So we've got some problems here. And we can't deal with that until we deal with him. So we're going to make our next superpower one cheaper with Deft Focus. Playing Gamma Blast, change to Gamma Energy form, and deal 7 damage to an enemy. So we're changing to Gamma, which deals a damage to an enemy. We changed form, so we're going to discard this to Ready. And dealing 7 damage. We're just going to make sure we get rid of one of those guys. Then we're going to attack for 4. Then Photon Speed to change to our Photon Energy form and remove 4 threats from a scheme. So back to Photon, which removes 1, and then that's removing 4. So we're taking 5 off. We'll keep Jessica. And on this side, we're attacking for 2. Then we're going to discard a protection card to heal a damage off an ally, which is going to ready us, allow us to draw 2 cards into Quantum Magic and Cosmic Awareness. And just wanted to see what I had there. I'm going to use our staff for magic attack. We're a mystic. Choose an enemy, that guy. Discard up to 5 cards from the top of your deck. Deal a damage to that enemy for each card discarded this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we'll attack for 2 with Overkill. Which is going to do a damage, which allows us to take off of this. Then Cosmic Awareness, remove 3 threat from a scheme, discard up to 4 cards from the top of your deck, remove an additional threat from that scheme for each different aspect, discarded this way. So we're definitely doing 3, so there's 4, 5, is that right? Yep, 4 cards. One left. Oh, thwarting for 2. To defeat this one. So the first player now gets Odin. So 4 to 2, defense of 3, 6 health. While he's not attached to the main scheme, the first player gains control of him. Cannot have cards attached and does not count against our limit. And if he leaves play, players lose the game. Each of us is also getting a face down encounter card. And she gets 4 more health, up to 27. But we can now take threat off of that. Then we're going to bring in the Cosmic Ward. And we're going to go ahead and use this card. Ready your hero and flip this card over. And then we will attack for 2, down to 25. Then going Alter Ego, and ending the turn. We will keep Pip, so 5 more cards. Karmic Blast, Defensive Stance, Quantum Magic, Counter Intelligence, and for Justice. And over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Photon Speed, Lay Down the Law, Power of Justice, Speed, and for Justice. So 3 threat. Attacking over here. We're going to use our ability while Pip the Troll is in your hand. He gains interrupt when the player is attacked. Spend those resources, put him into play under that player's control. So here's our energy, and that's a resource for the other one. So he's coming in with toughness, and he's going to defend. So she is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we lose toughness. Then scheming over here for base 4, just 4. Then encounter cards. All right, Frost Giants. Schema 1, attack 3, 4 health and toughness. And we have a loss of control. Give to Monica. She cannot change forms. Alter ego action exhausted. That's not cool. So we can exhaust her to remove that game or card from the game. Then when revealed, choose to either take a damage or place a threat on the main scheme. Then when revealed, we ignore it because we have a cosmic ward. And taking indirect damage, taking additional indirect damage for each side scheme in the victory display. So indirect damage, we can assign that amongst our friendly characters however we want to. Does not need to be evenly. The only caveat is we're about to take 4 indirect damage. We cannot assign all 4 to the same character. Can't assign more than what health they have. So we're taking 4 indirect damage, splitting it up 0 and 4. And pass first player. So alter ego action, exhaust to heal a damage from your identity. Up to 8. Then we're going to heal 3 up to 11. Then flip over. Discard a justice card to remove 2 threat from a scheme. That's going to allow us to ready. And draw 2 cards into major victory and clear the area. Odin is going to attack for 3. Yondu is going to take care of the toughness. Adam will thwart for 2. We'll bring in major victory. Thwart 1, attack 1, 2 health. Interrupt when he is defeated. Choose a friendly guardian character to ready that character. Coming in and thwarting for 1. Then we're going to clear the area, remove 2 threat from a scheme. If this removes the last threat on that scheme, draw a card. Drawing into a second wind. This is a victory card, which is going to take her up to 29. We are done on that side. We are going to thwart for 4. Use this card to ready. Use, let's see. Now we'll use those for superpower and a thwart event. Change form. We can't change form, but we're already in that form. If you were already in that form, we can take it off crisis, but we're moving 4 threat from a scheme. Then we're going to bring in speed, thwart a 2, attack a 1, 4 health. After he thwarts, ready him once per round. And we're just bringing him in. Then we're going to flip over, alter ego, exhaust to remove this from the game. Then let's just ready your hero and flip the card over. So we will exhaust this to heal the damage from our identity up to 11. We'll go ahead and swing for 2. And end our turn. Oh yes, when we defeated that scheme, heal all damage from Odin and flip him to his king side. So he's getting a little bit nastier. And we're going to discard that card. So drawing 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably should have kept it. Clobber, awareness, multitasking, karmic blast, and energy. And an encounter card. And 6 cards over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Counter intelligence, under surveillance, Wiccan, photon speed, speed of light, and spycraft. All right, she's attacking over here for a lot. Basically, she's +4, so 5 damage coming our way. We are going to defend for 3. So 5 damage, 6 damage from this attack defeats an ally, place 2 threat on the main scheme. It's not, so 6 damage. We block 3, taking 3 down to 8. Then scheming over here for base 5, 6, 7. +1 is 8. Of course, we got 3 to start with. Then encounter cards. Villain schemes, that's not good. So base 5. She gains piercing now. And Peril and Surge. Searching counter deck, discard pile and set aside area for your nemesis minion. Put it into play, engage with you. Shuffle the encounter deck. Well, we'll shuffle it, but it does no good. Because this guy's coming in. Quick strike and toughness. So he's going to hit us for 2. After he activates against you, discard the top 5 cards of your deck. Down to 6. We are going to let Major Victory take that hit. So when he gets discarded, we can pick a Guardian character to ready. But he activated, we are losing 5 cards. Ward, Hawkeye, Soul World, Clear the Area, and Relentless Assault. And then the villain attacks you. And by you, we mean Jessica Jones. So 6, 7, 8 damage. And then place a thread on the main scheme, place an additional thread on the main scheme for each side scheme in victory display. So 5 more. That's getting concerning. So 22 out of 36. And pass first player. All right, we are flipping over to our aggressive side, dealing a damage to an enemy. Then Pip is going to attack for 1. Then we are going to attack for 1, 2, 3, 4. Or do we want to deal with that? Yeah, I guess we'll use speed to thwart for 2. ready. And then attack for 1 to get rid of toughness. Then attack for 4. We use photon speed using a deft focus and sense of justice. Change to photon energy form and remove 4 threat from a scheme. So changing to photon, we remove 1, so it's going to be 5 threat coming off. Then speed of light, change energy forms and draw a card. Changing back to gamma to deal a damage. And drawing into Daredevil. Then we're going to bring Wiccan into play. He's going to do his thing to thwart for 1. And deal 1 damage to an enemy, down to 28. Then use those for under surveillance to increase the target's threat value on the attached scheme by 4. So now it goes from 36 to 40, and we have 14 on it. And Odin is going to attack for 4, down to 24. All right, on this side of the board, we're clobbering. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. If this is the first card you played this round, return this card to your hand. It's down to 21. Then we're going to thwart for 2. Discard an aggression card for his ability to do 2 damage, down to 19. It's going to let us ready. And draw 2 cards, Karmic Blast and Momentum Shift. Then we're going to attack for 2, down to 17. Do a Momentum Shift, heal 2 damage from your hero, deal 2 damage to an enemy, so up to 10. Down to 15. Use our staff to help, Cosmic Awareness. Remove 3 threat from a scheme, discard up to 4 cards. For each different aspect, we remove an additional. So it's 3, 4, 5 threat coming off. Then we'll thwart for 2 more. And everyone stand in hero form. We're going to keep Daredevil, drawing 4 more, Blue Marvel, Pulsar Shield, Power of Justice, and another shield. And over here, Determination, Counterintelligence, Karmic Blast, Quantum Magic, and a Night Nurse. So 3 threats. Attacking for base 6. Pip defends. The villain is attacking, and this attack deals damage to a character. Stun that character. So Pip is stunned and taken out. Attacking over here. We're going to defend. So base 6, 7, 8. So we're taking 5 damage, down to 5. And counter cards. Taking indirect damage, taking additional indirect damage for each side scheme in the victory display. So it's going to be 5 indirect, down to 6. And the guy with guard, choose to either take a damage or place a threat on the main scheme. We'll go with that. Pass first player. All right. Discard a Justice card to remove 2 threats from a scheme. It's going to ready us and draw 2 cards for Justice and Cosmic Awareness. Then attack for 2. Attack for 2 with Overkill. So 1 breaks through, down to 14. I'm going to play a Karmic Blast, dealing 4 damage to an enemy. Discard up to 4 cards from the top of your deck. Deal additional damage for each different aspect. Also, we're going to remove a threat from the main scheme. So we're doing a base 4, 5 damage, down to 9. Then Quantum Magic, using that to choose a card in your discard pile and add it to your hand. Karmic Blast. Do that again. So 4, 5 damage again. Down to 4 health. And 4 is the magic number for Odin. So he can swing to finish off HELA. And we had a good amount more damage coming our way. So that's Spectrum and Adam Warlock going up against HELA. So our victory conditions, we found the Norm Stone, so we'll add that to the campaign pool, and we retrieved Odin's armor, so adding that to the campaign pool. So our next battle is going to be going up against Loki. So as always, hope you enjoyed this playthrough. So please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.